Hello and welcome. This is the self-publishing masterclass, and in this training I'm going to be showing you how to get your book published on Amazon in 5 simple steps. So let's just get started right away. So the first thing that you want to do is to sign in to your account. If you are new, you might need to sign up. The first thing that you might need to do to go to kdp.amazon to sign up for your book. To create your book, you need to click on the create button here. When you've signed up to your account, you need to get yourself acquainted to the user interface. As soon as you sign in, the first place you see here is the bookshelf. This is where all your books that you publish, you will find it by default. This is where you will be. Then the next place here is your report, where you will see all the sales that you've made in your account. This account is pretty new, so I don't have any sales yet on this account, so I'm just using it for the purpose of showing you this video. The next that you have here is the community, then marketing, in case you want to do ads. Interface might just change, just as you see. That is it. So to navigate back, you just click on your bookshelf to go back to get your book published. All right, so one other thing I would like you to get acquainted with is the help menu here. Most of the solutions that you are looking for, any problem that you have, you need to just check out there. So that being said, let's just get to notice this. There are basically three book formats that we found on Amazon. Number one is your ebook, which requires no technical knowledge. Anybody can just publish an ebook, upload it there, and it's gonna work. All right. Then we have the paperback, which requires some technical knowledge, and the hardback also, which also requires technical knowledge. I think there are other updates that are coming up. So as you click on create, you're going to see them over here. All right, so you see them. You see the ebook, the paperback, and the hardcover. All right, so you are going to decide which of them to go with. All right, so let's just for the purpose of this trading, let's just focus step by step. Let's focus on the ebook. All right, so which requires no technical knowledge. The first thing that you want, the next thing that you want to do after when you click on that is to make sure, and I think this was even the most important thing, that your book is prepared before, in a compatible format, before you even start the process of uploading your book on Amazon. All right, so because without preparing your book, how can you get your book published? You need to prepare your book so that you can get your book published. So the next thing, so after that being said, then you can go on to entering the details for your book, which has to do with your description and every other information. So click on create and let's move on. So that is it. So by default, your book is definitely in English. So you leave it unless you're using another language, then you can get it done that way. All right. So what could be the title of your book? Let's say the title of my book is I love books. All right, so the subtitle, you have to think about a subtitle that is keyword friendly, related to the book that you are selling. So marketing, okay, no, say leadership secrets of high flyers. All right, so let's just leave it that. So let's just leave it that way. If your book is in series, you can add the series. You can try it out. You're publishing your book in series. You can add the series, you number your series. It's going to take you there. Then you can add, click on series to create series. Then here is where you can manage your series. By then, it's going to say the main content, which has to do that you are making your book from a series. So you just follow the series setup. But this you can also do after you've even published your book. All right. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's not go that direction right now. So let's just focus on the one that we're still working on, which is this. All right. So the book is not yet in series, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Then if you have an edition, you want to add an edition, you can add it. Then if you want to add a name, a user, a name, maybe a pet name or your real name, you can just add it there. My name is Jean. My name is Efe, sorry. Efe Good Seed. Just leave it there. Then if you have a contributor, you can add that to contributor. Then have a description for your book. You can write a fine description for your book and make sure that you have your keywords embedded in your description. That is very, very important to have keyword embedded in your description. You even have um, uh, opportunity to add an hyperlink, which a link in your book. Then you move on to this region where you say you have the copyright, you own the copyright to your book, or it's a public domain work. Definitely you want to click I own the copyright because that is what you are. All right. So don't by mistake click on this because that means your book will just be a public domain, right? And you're not going to earn anything from that book. So then you have the 7 keywords. The keyword, there are 7 of them that you must. This is keyword research. You must follow that. You must follow that process. All right. So we're talking about the process of entering the details of your book now. The we talked about the description. Now we're focusing on the keyword. We're focusing on the keyword. So the keyword is something that you just need to go and do research on. All right. So you go to Amazon. You go to Amazon and look for books that are similar with your books and find out what keywords are they trending, or what keyword are they ranking for, and you try and copy and model after those keywords. These are optional. I don't think these are just optional. If you don't get the right keyword for your book, you might not be able to make any sales. So make sure that you get the right keyword. All right. So okay. So that's most important. Then your category. All right. So it's important that you know there are 2 categories that you can place your book on. All right. So it's important that you know that. So they are basically non-fiction or fiction book, juvenile, and all these are categories that you can click on. This book, if it's a novel, then you might want to click the non-fiction. But if it's not a novel and you know what your book is all about, so you just click on what it is and put in the right category. All right, put in the right category. If your book is in self-help, all right, so self-help, creativity, this is one. All right, so you're gonna take another book, another one. Okay, so it's 2. If I click another one now, you're gonna see it's not gonna permit me to do that. So you have only 2 categories to save your book on. So you click on save. So you get it now. So you got the 2 categories here. The next thing you want to do is to identify with the age that your book that you want to sell your books to, your target audience. All right. So it's optional. You might want to increase, you want to include, or don't want to worry about it, so you can just leave it there. If you are pre-ordering your book is not yet out, you want to just set your book on before the release date, you have the option. After you've done that, you can just click on save and continue. All right. So all right, I'm having some issues here, and the issue is because of for the description. You must add a description for your book. But let me just copy any dummy text here now. All right, so I'm done with the entering of the details. Now we're moving on to uploading your book file. Your book file, your cover design, and your manuscript. All right, so you have your manuscript ready. You just upload. Let's look for a dummy text here. I'm just gonna upload that dummy text as my manuscript. All right, so add digital rights. Click on that. All right. Then your book cover, okay. I'm gonna look for a book cover design now. All right. Oh, I did something very wrong right now. I normally don't work with this. I don't believe Amazon image creator or book cover creator can give me the best of cover design. So I don't normally use their cover design. Look at the kind of cover design that they have. Would you like your book to be in any of all these formats? I bet not. Okay, so you want to create your own book cover design. Your book cover design is not anything that you want to mess with. Make sure your book cover looks professional. You can use Canva or use any software to create your book cover design. There's another video in this my YouTube channel that teaches you how to create a professional book cover design. All right, so I'm going to show you that you create your book cover design using Canva. Then you can click on this. So when you click on upload your book cover, you check on this, it's going to give you this option. So you can click on upload, look for a cover design. All right, so let me look. I've already created this design, so let me just click on it. So this is how easy it is to upload your book on Amazon and publish your book all by yourself. So if this is cool, you can just click on the launch reviewer to see your book, how it's going to appear. Sometimes this takes a lot of time. All right, so you see, I didn't do proper formatting, so this is not really looking all that nice. Just using this for the purpose of showing an example. All right, so we got this correctly. If you have an ISBN, you can include it there. Can include your publisher name if you have, but if not available, you don't have it, you can proceed. It's not going to affect anything. You can save and continue. All right, everything must be set by now, so you want to include your pricing. So now we'll go to set your pricing and publish your book. So this is basically the process that you just work with. I've just listed the 5 basic steps that you can use to publish your book. So you can set your royalty to either 30% or 70%, depending on the pricing of your book. So anything from $3 is good. Okay, so if you set it to 70%, that means you are going to be getting 70% of your royalty. Amazon is going to be getting 30%. All right, so this is it. You look at everything. If it's okay by you, then you click on your publish to Kindle. Once you click on this, you are good to go. Done. Get it? So right now, once your book is published, Amazon is going to ask you if you want to create a paperback, and that's why we're going to move over now to the paperback. This requires some technical skills, which I'm going to show you in the next video.